All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey!
Here's a give up the middle. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Hauled in left side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Third down, 1 yard to go. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Going to the ground again on first. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Second and 6 coming up here. Blitz coming, Lamar. Hits his running back. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. It was Andre Cisco who hauled him down there. Offense up to the line fast.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Toss play, short side. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Lone back gets the handoff. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it. But that back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the 1st down. Pots up right away and signals 1st down.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Play action. Here's Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. He needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Lamar now from the gun. Catch is made in close. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason. They'll try and punch it in. Takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Caught, nice gain left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
That's Thomas. He's got it. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Neither side separating much so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at 2nd and 3. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Etienne again. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
Hey, Ron.
Lawrence looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds, just short of the 30. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Lawrence now off the play action. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
1st down, and they go right back to it. The defenders are there to get him at the line. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Red on red.
They go right back to Etienne. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Going ground on 1st and goal. Has the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Hey, Alpha, sit on. What are you? What is it? Sit on.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Likely's got it right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Hey, hey. Sit on.
Pressure coming, it's Jackson. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens with the football. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Ready, shot. Sit on.
Now a give left side. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Josh Hines Allen, that time to haul him down. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Here's Jackson to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. From the gun, Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Now Jackson. This finds Likely. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now it's Lamar. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's a return from the 7. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Jackson trying again after the pick. Taken in by Likely. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. They'll run here on first down. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Back-to-back carries here. And they're going to stop him after he runs it inside the 35. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on third down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Pressure coming from the right edge, and they block it! They pick up the... There he goes on the right side! At the 20! And forget the field goal, Brock. They reach the end zone to end this first half on a high note. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point attempt coming up. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this.